like I've really become much better at online makeup shopping and online shade selection during these last 2 years during the pandemic. Hi, this is Aishwarya. Welcome to my channel, All Things Venus. I am taking you guys online makeup shopping with me in pursuit of my holy grail foundation. We will go over how I select the formulation, the shade and undertone, which will be an extension of everything that we have explored in the last few weeks. What is cool, what is warm, using different Indian celebrities as example. Today, we are going to apply that. Overall, I have a good impression on Rimmel. Say hi to my baby. Bye baby, say bye. First, I want to talk about shade selection, then we'll get into the formulation. Let's continue the game from last week. Spot the shade. It's like, spot the difference. In puzzle books, select the shade and the undertone. Okay, I'll give you a hint. This range has cool, warm and neutral undertone foundations. So we're gonna go over every shade this range has to offer. Guess along with me. NC45 shade, really deep, haldi yellow undertones. What do you guess? Tell me in the comments. Rimmel people have not been lazy. They've taken different models for each shade. So we can confirm it on the skin this time. May not be possible for the future foundations that I do come online shopping with me video on. To me, she's a nice, deep, warm undertone skin. And you can see her neck for the saturated warmth. So there is one more shade which is really deep but cool undertone. I wanted to show you these two shades consecutive to each other because there's a misconception that if you're dark, you're warm, which is not always true. You can be of a darker shade spectrum but still be cool undertone. Last week's video, how we compared two actresses, one being the palest and the other being the darkest, and yet both of them have cool undertones. Her complexion is a little bit like her. Okay, see the difference. Warm versus cool in dark shades. This is cool, cinnamon, and this is warm, toffee. First shade, neutral undertone. You can see it's got equal yellow and equal amounts of pink in it. Let's check with the model. She is neutral. She could also be cool, but the foundation they've put is neutral. The next shade, it's called Wheat. That's a good name for a foundation launching in Indian market. Wheat. I feel like they should come up with Indian names like, Gehu, Badam. Looks like a NC35, like a light medium with warm undertones. True to its name, Wheat. Perfect wheat color. Not sponsored, by the way. I am going to buy with my own money. Let's check out the undertone with the model. Definitely warm. If you see her without makeup, she looks like she's neutral skin. The foundation they've applied is definitely warm. Shall we speed up the process? True beige looks like NC20. Pink undertones. Yup, you can see the model in makeup. They're calling it neutral, but to me it looks pink. Fair porcelain. Oh, it is a very fair color. NC25, rose vanilla. NW20, there is a little bit of pink pigment in this swatch. Confirm with the model. Yes, she looks cool. Golden beige, NC37, warm yellow undertones. I am seeing a little bit of peach in the swatch. I mean, it's not a true NC40 color. It's got some peach in it, which I think will suit my neutral skin tone. Golden honey looks like a really nice, deep, radiant yellow, like a ripened mango. I see a lot of dusky beauties, the medium complexion range matching to this shade. I feel like this is another shade that will be very popular. Golden beige, wheat and golden honey will be the shades we'll be hearing the most about. Latte to me looks like NC44, warm. It's a good tan shade. Priyanka Chopra, I feel like she would be a good match. Summarize for any of you who are interested in buying. Cool undertones are rose vanilla, NW20, fair porcelain, NW25, and cinnamon, NC45. Here is where Rimmel and I disagree. Cinnamon to my eyes looks cool, but Rimmel is calling it neutral undertone on the website. Warm undertones. Wheat, NC35. Golden beige, NC37. Golden honey, NC40. Latte, NC44. So this is how you judge the shades. Now I am neutral undertone. I come under medium, NC37. My options here are wheat and golden beige. So I'm planning on going with golden beige. Sun-kissed vibes if I want to go for, then golden honey is a good option. Big fan of sun-kissed vibes. So now that they have my shade, I'm interested in reading about the formulation. I'm a dry skin with uneven texture. Will it dry me out? Does it give even texture? This is what I need to know in the formulation. Need a long-lasting foundation. Okay. Longwear liquid formula that blends seamlessly. I love it when foundations blend seamlessly. Sweat proof, heat and humidity resistant and transfer proof. Infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E is the point that interests me because I am a fan of hyaluronic acid and vitamin E does wonders for my dry skin. Full coverage, okay, we'll see. Once the product arrives and I review it, we'll see if it's full coverage or not. Now at this stage, I see the ingredients. I see cytopentasilicone, the second ingredient. This is an ingredient in my favorite CC cream, Lakme CC cream in beige. The way it behaves is it blends and then after a few seconds it evaporates, leaving the pigment and the skincare like a thin layer. It's basically a silicone variant that also provides a little bit of smoothing. I love a little bit of silicone slip in my foundation that sort of covered the uneven texture as opposed to clinging on to it. Sort of just gloss over the uneven texture. So formula ticks for me. Coming to coverage, coverage is a personal choice. I like medium to full coverage. This foundation claims to be full coverage. Finishing is a personal aesthetic. One woman's grease is another woman's gloss. And I love a glossy aesthetic. So my skin aesthetic can be best described as glossy AF as we keep comparing. I'm gonna order it. Really excited to see how this foundation is going to perform once it arrives. Let's see that right now. Click here. How does Rimmel in golden beige perform? Also, if you want to check out last week's video of how to select the right undertone and the right shade, how to know which undertone and shade you are, and how to make your own shade card like this, I've made my own shade card. And if you think you've gotten any value from this video, hit that like button.